Hey yo, it's Taliesin here, and we got another batch of comics from Midtown Comics. We wanted to go over that real quick. What is that glare coming from? That is weird. Huh. Well, whatever. So, I already opened everything up, but just like last time, came in a nice box that was full of bubble wrap, and then the stuff inside was wrapped in a Midtown bag that was sort of wrapped tight around it. More good than bad here. We'll get to it real quick. Again, I want to. The service seems really good, but this stuff shipped on the 19th, I believe. So it was like 3 weeks to get here. Now I don't know how much of that has to do with the pandemic and the mail being slow, and I am paying for the cheapest shipping, which I totally admit. But I think it. I think when I got charged for it on the 19th, it sat for about a week to a week and a half before it actually started moving, and then it took however long to get here. So we'll see, because then my next one, what's today, the 11th? My next one should be getting charged in about 9 days, and in theory, this is a month's worth of comics. So we'll see how it works out. I'm giving them another month. The last order that I unboxed was just an order of off stuff that I got. This is my first sub order. So happy after all these months without regular comics. We've got Bendis' Superman is back. This has been really good. I've really enjoyed what Bendis has been doing with Superman, and the main Superman book has been fantastic. All the Superboy stuff's been fantastic. So we got that. We also got Action, which is by Bendis, but I'm way behind on Action, and I gotta tell you, I'm not a fan of Romita Jr.'s art, so I'm not in a big hurry to read any of this stuff. Man, that guy, he was okay in the 90s. He is super lazy now. Look at how, man. I hate speaking ill of another artist, but when it's bad, it's bad. One thing I want to point out is most of the flaps were down this time on the because I pointed out last time how some of them were up and crinkled. Most of them were down this time. I don't have any ones that are really too badly crinkled. They made me a believer in these resealable bags, because that's what they ship in, and I really like them. The only thing is they're more expensive. However, if you go on Amazon right now, the Ultra Pro resealables are actually cheaper than the regular Ultra Pros. So I don't know if that's just because of the seller or what. So jump on that, because I really like these. You know, I've got my trusty roll of tape that I've always used for doing comics, but I'd much rather use these resealables, because then the little flap is down and it's not getting bent up in the box. We get a new issue of Young Justice, Superboy's Truth Revealed. Now, Bendis is writing Young Justice, and I have enjoyed what I've read. I've only read about 6 issues, and they're up to 15. I don't really know how he reconciles this Superboy and this Superboy. They're both Connor, I believe. I think they're the same character, but I haven't read enough to figure out how he brought Connor back, and how, if it ties into the Connor that existed at the beginning of the New 52, because it's definitely calls back to the Connor from pre-New 52. So that's something I gotta get caught up and figure out. Bendis also, man, this is just a Bendis feast here. Bendis also writing Legion of Superheroes, which has been good, but again, I need to catch up on. We got, let's see. Now I sort of have a thing where, especially with Action in there, where my 5 books that I get every month, regardless whether I'm reading them or not, are Superman, Batman, Action Comics, Detective Comics, and Amazing Spider-Man. Right now I'm reading Superman and I'm reading Batman, and I'm not really reading Detective, and I'm not really reading Action, but I'm still buying them. So we've got Detective 1022 there. And there's no reason, I mean, it's Tomasi, and it should be good. It's no reason for me not to read it. There's so many comics to read, and I'm behind on so many things, and I'm not focusing on that. But I got Batman 92 and 93. This should be the first Punchline. I already have the Art Germ version over on the wall, because I ordered that separately, but I am way behind on Batman. I'm still in Bane War, or City of Bane, whatever it was called. So I'm trying to finish that off and get caught up. But speaking of Batman, Batman Adventures continue for the new Batman the Animated Series spinoff written by Alan Burnett and Paul Dini, and art by Templeton. So I just got the animated series on Blu-ray, so that's perfect timing there. Another book I need to catch up on, because I don't even know if what Venditti is doing is any good, but Justice League, we got 46 and 47 there. I need to catch up on all the Snyder run of Justice League, because what I read of it was fantastic, and whenever I got a chance to flip through the book without being caught up, I would just see things that would make me go, I should be reading this book. Now this one was an odd one, because I am down for the Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey series. They automatically sent me this. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's a Black Label $9.99 book. It was considered part of the subscription. It's got a cover by Ivan Rice, which is really nice. However, if I knew this was coming out and I knew I was getting it, I would have gotten the Scott Campbell variant. And in fact, even at $9.99, I might still order that variant because it's really nice. It's Scott Campbell drawing Harley Quinn. So hopefully this is good. It's written by Brian Azzarello. It's from Black Label. It should be good. It just wasn't something I was expecting. So that's something I have to look at in the future, because I haven't, and I sent Midtown, if anyone's watching, I sent you guys a message asking, how do I know what's going to be in my next shipment, so that I can edit it if I have to, and I haven't gotten a response yet, so that's something I would like to get a response to. I've been really waiting for this too. The next issue of Shazam by Jeff Johns has been really, really good. Shazam and Superman are probably the two books that I read immediately when I pick up my new stuff, and there hasn't been a new issue since beginning of March, end of February. Now, the bad. Not that the book's bad, but so I got the new Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey, magazine size. The box, okay, it's in a magazine bag and board. That's fine. The box, perfectly big enough. Perfectly big enough for this to lay flat in. Not a problem there. Plenty of packing, plenty of bubble wrap. Should have been well protected. However, this was in the same bag as all of these, and the bag was wrapped tight enough to hold these into place, which means that I got a bent corner here, and I got a bent corner there. Now I don't have a crease. It's just bent. It should flatten out when it's in the box. The board did its job. The board doesn't even have a crease. So it's not necessarily damaged. It's just kind of warped. So I guess no harm, no foul. However, that could have been easily avoided. That could have been easily avoided if it was just put in its own bag in the box. Because there's plenty of room in the box, and it could have laid flat in its own bag under the bubble wrap and the other bag on top of it with its stuff, and everything could have been nice and tight in there without a problem. So in the future, I would like that to be something that they did, and I am going to let them know that. But that's my minor complaint of everything that happened, because everything else looks great. Can't wait to read Superman. I can't wait to read Shazam. Even the Harley book, the first one was really good, and it's been a long time since it came out, so I'm interested to read all this stuff, and hopefully we'll be posting some drawing videos soon. Real quickly, I did this drawing of my namesake, Taliesin. This is 5x7 with micron pens and Copic markers. This was one of my most liked pieces of art on Instagram, which really surprised me because I just did it on a whim, and it's not my usual method. So go check that out. That's Taliesin Comics everywhere. On Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. I've been trying to use Twitter more. So check that out, and hopefully some drawing videos soon, and we'll do more unboxings when the new comics arrive. See you then.